Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we are going to be going to try out our dragon darts in the Doom to see how strong it's hitting. That's the plan for today. And we have the dragon arrows with the dragon darts. Holy crap. Our gear is actually looking cracked. The only thing we need... Wait, does the Avernic treads give you... Does the regular treads give you strength, give you range strength bonus? OSRS Wakai. Let me see. Avernic tread. It gives you +2 range strength, 1% magic, and 4 regular strength. With defense and accuracy. Why did they make boots that are this good? Have you guys ever asked yourself that? Don't you think these are a little bit too good to be a singular item? And they can upgrade them? I feel like this is just not good. You guys think 9-way switching was too stupid? Nobody did boot switches anyway? Oh, that's the lore behind these? 9-way switches were too much and nobody swapped their boots. I mean, I've been camping dragon boots my entire career. You guys are right about that. I never really thought about it until now. You know, some of you guys are a little bit smarter than I give you credit for. Not the people that type 6-7, but everybody else. Until Shadow and then Eternals. You also just don't have any boots worth swapping. Yeah, you're right. I don't. Besides prayer boots. I'm still using Guthix D'hide. Look at the stats on these. These have literally nothing in comparison to the treads. The max treads are a disgusting upgrade. They're 8 more range accuracy, 2 range strength, and like 20 more defense. Yeah, this is like going from a green item in WoW to a legendary. How much better it is. And those are the base. Yeah, these are the base stats. What are the max stats? Oh, they're the same defense, same accuracy on the max. You just get 1 more range strength, 2 more melee strength, and 1 magic. I actually thought it was going to be more than that. The accuracy didn't change at all. It's just the strength. But I think, here's the thing. I think range strength and magic strength scale way stronger for some reason than melee strength. I think that range and magic strength just kind of goes absolutely crazy in this game, and it very quickly gets out of hand. The T-bow plus the shadow passives, yeah, they have to be careful about adding those type of passives that scale infinitely with strength, because now it's like every +1 strength you're getting because of the weapon passives, it's like getting +3 strength. It's like it's multiplied, and it continues to multiply. And this is an issue in classic game, in classic WoW. This is the same issue with warrior. And the reason why warriors are just insane is because when they crit, they get rage. And when they have rage, they can press buttons that give them damage, right? They can continuously heroic strike and bloodthirst. And so when they continuously crit, they're continuously getting rage. So they get to a point where they're only critting, which means they have infinite rage, which means they have like infinite damage. And it's like they just outscale everything, and it becomes a problem in the game design, and then nothing else can even get close to it in damage. And so you have to be super careful about infinite scaling stuff in MMOs, because it gets out of hand real quick. It's 80s, kind of like ADC in League of Legends, I guess. Yeah, it's like one of those style things. They immediately outscale everybody. They outscale everybody else towards the end game. That's a good way of looking at it. All right, let's pop off, boys. Wield these. We have amethyst arrows on the baseline for wave 1 through 7. We're bringing a blowpipe, and then we're going to put up a predict. I kind of want to just see how good the blowpipe is. The thing is, I don't really use the blowpipe very much in Doom. I'm going to try to get better at it. We're going to see if it shreds in the car phase. Let's go for the Doom runes. Dueling ring. I've been getting a lot better at Doom, and I've been thinking about altering what am I trying to say? I've been thinking about altering my bag a little bit and bringing maybe either one more anti-venom or maybe a Serapot or two in case we go delve a little bit deeper. What if I just brought one Sera potion like this? Let's try this. And then we could get one full reset. I might need another range pot though. That was another thing, is I might need another range potion if I'm going to delve deeper than 10. Because eventually you run out of range strength. You run out of range potions. Oh, spellbook. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Arceus spellbook. Okay. What about one more range pot like this? This might have to be the new loadout. I take 3 brews, 5 restore, 2 range pots, and that's enough for wave 12 for me. I'm going to try this and see how it goes. Obviously, if you're not taking any damage, then you don't need much food. And then whenever your range pot wears out at the end of a wave, you can just overbrew. So we might get to a point where I start taking more brews, but I think we're going to slowly ease into that. Dark matter, what's good, bro? Let's do a prediction here. Let's do a quick 5 sets. 10-minute prediction is up. Glowhole and 5 waves of doom. Or 5 sets of doom. What we're going to be trying to do here is use our blowpipe in the car phase as much as possible. See how much damn we can get. With our new dragon darts. We have the absolute best damage in the game, guys. There's no excuses. The only thing better I can get right now is literally the boots. The +2 strength from the Avernic Shreds. Besides like T-Bow and Zorai and all that. Which we're not, you know, you can't really get those. Those just kind of happen. Wait, somebody just got treads? Oh my god, dude. What am I even doing here? Somebody already took all the luck. Who is that? Hooch? Bro, Hooch just got treads. He already took all the luck for Doom for today. Is it even worth it anymore, guys? Or should we just dip out of here and go do something else? That's probably all the luck gone for the day. We might have to wrap it up. You know what else would give me more damage if my Dazana's quiver was charged up? That's going to be a grind. I need to do 100,000. 100,000 like delve level 1s. Chargescape hype. We'll get to it eventually. It seems like a lot to do in RuneScape when you're towards the beginning, but eventually you will run out of things to do, right? So it's kind of good that there's all kinds of things to do. Or you get overwhelmed by all the content and then just bank stand. Be a gamer and send 25 colos instead. Do you think it's better to just send the full Colosseums even if you're dying? I don't know if it is. Guys, I think it might be better to just do level 1s. If you're like, I mean, if you're like me, mediocre, average at best, might not be worth, guys. What if I'm just sitting there dying all day and not getting any splinters, and then my morale is just completely shattered? And then I started thinking that maybe Maybe it's all just not worth it anymore. And then I don't log in because I feel like I'm just not good. And I should have just done wave 1s over and over, you know? And I could have felt accomplished by that. Because my number would be going up. My number of splinter fires. Please! Alright, chat. You guys want to see how long I've been in here? 1,066 delves, 36 level 8s, 13. Ooh, dragon darts. Already. Go, go, go. We have 55 seconds left on this range pot. Yo, we are kind of pumping with these amethysts, though. Hitting 53s feels pretty good. Yeah, we're eating that damage. Never get baited by the grubs. If you get baited by the grubs, it's worse than just taking the damage. I learned that. Then you get meleeed. It's not a good situation, ultimately. Okay. Green, blue, green, red, dead. So here's a point where we could overbrew and then restore. Well, I don't think it's worth it yet. I don't think it's worth it. I think we just hit a normal range pot and we just keep going. Okay, this is Delve 5. This is going to be car phase. We are going to be piping this guy down here in just a second, so stay tuned. We'll see how much damn we can do. Okay, attack there. Okay, pump. Was that big damage right there? Where are my sounds at? I think I need my area sounds on. Nice, damn. Yo, Ganondorf, thank you very much for the 4-monther. Let's freaking go. I might have to pop it, then I'll lose my... I think we have to double E here, unfortunately. Okay, let's hit the death charge, descend. Glad you stuck with osrs. Truly a grandmaster. Guys, that's it. People are starting to believe we might get the grandmaster one day. That perfect Doom achievement, though, that one might be rough. I got some pipe in right there. Did you guys see that pipe? That was some big pipage. We like that. We like to see that. Perfect Doom is the worst. Doom CA, it's impossible, bro. I don't know how we're going to get it. Farusa saw it. What's going on, man? Thank you very much for that Prime. 99% of Twitch Primes on the planet are unused, sitting there, available right now. People don't even know about it. They don't even check because they forget. But you could be using that Prime on your favorite streamer. It doesn't have to be me. You know, that's just the daily reminder of the day. Hashtag bankrupt Bezos. It's probably free with a T-bow. Could be, actually. Could be a lot. It could be a lot easier with a T-bow. Maybe we'll have to get one of those. Bemsy, thank you for the Prime. We're on a wave 7. We got a lock. Wave 7 lock right here. Repot. Not my best performance there. Tried to weave in a little blowpipe there, but might have actually been a DPS loss. It's not the easiest thing to do, to weave in the pipe. I have 3 minutes on my pot. I think we just top and send with the Karam and swap to D arrows. Yeah, all right, we go wave Ocho here. DPS is going to be a little low, unfortunately. Did I not attack him? Did I misclick? Wait, did I actually miss my click there? There's no way. I guess I did. And then I red click here. And it doesn't go off. That sucks so bad. Well, I guess I got the flicks wrong there. I still had 1 HP. I probably could have salvaged it. Whew. I don't have enough food to keep going, unfortunately. Not my best performance there. That is 3 out of 5 sets. 3 out of 5 sets of Doom for the day. Ground is looking pretty mid at best. I have 1 anti-venom, which could potentially kill me. It's a very risky send here. Very risky send. Not really losing too much here. So maybe it's worth. All right, last wave. We have 1 double eat, and that's literally it. I did the same thing again. I went too soon. And then I was 1 tick ahead again. That happens a lot whenever I don't have to swap to a melee weapon. This is the exact same thing. 1 tick ahead. That's the same... It's kind of the same thing in PvP and WoW. Where you actually start to get to this point in repetition where you're going too fast. Because you know the move you need to make right now. And then you do it too quickly. So that's like the point in the game where you evolve past reacting. You know exactly what you need to do. But because you know what you need to do, you prepare to do it. And then you do it too quickly. There's actually a hesitation moment now when you're playing ahead of the mechanics where you need patience in order to do it correctly. And that can be another hard learning phase in the game. My deepest delve is 11 right now. I've attempted 12, but I died the exact same way on 12 that I just did right there, which is just being 1 tick ahead of everything, essentially. 1 tick ahead of the rock move, 1 tick ahead of the click on the shadow, 1 tick ahead of the prayer flick. So you're just getting hit by absolutely everything. And then you just die. That was my fourth set. When are you planning on doing Tob? There's nothing in Tob except for a scythe. So that'd be probably be the very last thing I do. To go for a scythe. We talk about that a lot on the stream. But because I already have a Vernic, I don't plan on going back there for a long time. Top some of the best content. Perfect. We'll have it in the bag for later. Save the best for last, boys. I don't really think there's any better content in the game than Inferno, though. If I'm being completely honest with you guys. I think Inferno is the premier content of old school RuneScape. I think it is #1 at the top. And I don't think there's anything close. He hasn't tried Tob yet? Yeah, I think you're kidding. Guys, it's very hard to have an Avernic Defender without have tried Tob on Iron Man. Spoken like a man who has never done trouble brewing. I think I've done that. Is trouble brewing the thing that's on that island where you just AFK until somebody wins? Oh yeah, I've done that. I've done that as intended. Yeah, I remember that. Joltsu, favorite streamer. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate the 2-monther, bro. When's that scurriest grind? Yo, we're gonna do the giant mole grind. Actually, that's not even a meme. We actually do need to do giant mole for Bird's Nest at some point, and for the combat achievements. I kind of have a question. How many of the combat achievements in the game do you think I could do right now? Like, how many would I not be able to do with my current gear, I guess? You think I could do like 90% of them? There'd probably be less that I wouldn't be able to do, right? But here's the way I'm looking at it. If I can't do all of them, why even start them? Because it will just be easier when I have the gear requirements to do all of them, because in that way, every single thing will just be easier and quicker. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. Like, rush down all the gear, maybe do a combat achievement here and there. But why even try to do all the combat achievements when you'll be doing some of them on hard mode, because you're just gonna have better gear later, you know? The tier rewards are pretty good to have. I mean, I already have hard. So I don't know if the effort to get elite would be worth it or not. maybe we'll just do it as like a little bit of variety to swap some things up and try to get the CAs. Or hopefully we just find a reason that, oh, we need to do that. You know, like when I did all the Kraken CAs, even though I didn't green log Kraken, and then I just blocked Kraken. So I don't know if I'll go back to get the Tentacle Whip. I haven't made up my mind on that yet. Those flicks were a little sketchy. Okay. I might triple here. Try to save food. Does anybody know what I'm doing? Because I personally don't. I thought this was wave 5. I don't even have a single rock here. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I'm completely, like, not even present right now. What's happening? No! Whoa, guys, I literally blanked out so hard right there. Like, I was looking at the screen, but I wasn't seeing anything. What the heck? Here is the vibes you get the cloth, dude. Thank you for the 4-monther, my friend. I appreciate that. Vanessa? Okay. I just used all of my food there. Like every single bit of it. For a wave 6. I thought it was a 5. And I didn't get behind the rocks. And it spiraled out of control from there. So we are now going to have to do a 7 with no food. Okay, I need to lock in. Come on. It's a 7. We go mid-tile, mid-tile, mid-tile. All right, that was much better when I was paying attention. Much better when we're locked in. Anything worth claiming here? Dragon darts, a port, and some prayer XP. Sharks are good too. Yeah, I got literally nothing. All I have is yellows. Probably not worth. All right, we're going to hit the doubters with the points, unfortunately. We had a couple of deep delves there. We're up to 1,100 delves now with absolutely nothing but the Eye of Ayak.